All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Just chilling here, enjoying the nice view, and trying to hide everything that I have happening behind me. Because yeah. So today I finally did the editing, and this is after most of the editing's done. And at this point, a couple things are different. First off, my mic is in a new position, so go ahead and sound off in the comments. Tell me how that sounds. Um, but I've done a lot of work, filmed a lot of different things. I think I have like 4 or 5 episodes that I went ahead and crammed it to one because I didn't edit them all, and I didn't really want to have that much of a delay between when I'm actually recording and when people are seeing it in case I wanted feedback for something. So yeah, I just kind of like squished them all into one, so it's gonna be kind of jumping all over the place. But yeah, so here's that. All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. Um, yeah. So this happened.
What?
I
No!
yeah. So I've done a bit of work since the last episode, just because it's been pretty grindy. So I went ahead and I got some nice flint stuff. Got it all set up. So I got all my stuff and it was good. And then I died. I need stone. Okay, good. There's stone left over here. I can't make this part out of flint, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and expand the platform here a bit. I think we got some wood now. Oh, I didn't show this at all. So I went ahead. We got this all set up. I think a couple episodes ago. I don't know. I actually don't know where I left off. So I was growing a cactus to get water. I figured out you can make a wooden crucible and melt leaves and saplings in it to get water instead. So I did that. The way you did that is just you made the thing. There's a recipe for this. That's how you make it, some planks and a slab. Then you put that over a torch or lava or something like that, and it heats it up, and then you get stuff. And then I was able to get the water I needed to make an actual crucible, and then melt cobble in that, again with the torch underneath it for heat, and get lava. Then with that I was able to make a lava cobble generator, which then I basically tore apart because I got this because I had iron. So basically what this does is this is an automated cobblestone generator. So how it works is there's water here and lava here, right? That makes sense. And then this is normally the block you'd break, but I have a transfer node on it, which basically just like sucks the stuff out for me. You just have to have this upgrade in it, which was actually kind of hard to make. That's what it took. That's pretty expensive for beginning of the game. Then I have a barrel full of cobble. Then it also feeds into this, which is an auto hammer, so it smashes it for me into gravel. And then that's empty, isn't it? Okay. And then that goes into here, and this sifts it for me, so I basically just have left that running. And then I have these two things here, which I'm putting stuff in, and then it burns stuff and then powers the things, because I can't just have things done for me for free. So, actually I think there's a full stack here. There is. Ooh. So we're going to go ahead and put half a stack in each of these. I may actually switch to coal here in a bit for that. We'll see. So I built that for food so I could get like the zombie flesh and put it on these, have it turn into jerky. I may actually be able to dry those. I don't know. I'm just going to leave that there. But as you can see, it's only 2 wide, so spiders can't get through, and if spiders spawn up there, they kind of clog up the entire thing. So I'm going to have to change that somehow. Also, another thing that I have is this. This is set up here to spawn passive animals. It's going to take a long time because it's a really small patch, but hopefully I'll get like a cow or a chicken or something over there at some point, and then that I need to do something with that in order for that to work properly. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and get that stuff all automated, which means I need to automate the power. So now it says that the melting speed is 2. Okay, that's not as good as I hoped it would be. But that means it will melt cobblestone faster. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is have a transfer node here for the liquid, and then this is filling with lava, and it says how much there it's doing. And we're going to go ahead and put this here, and then that is generating power now. Welcome back. So, quick tour. What we did. Creeper somehow got out of the mob farm, which I expanded, so you can see it's about twice as long now. So, in theory, it works better. Also, you can see that there are 2 holes here, and they're each 2 blocks wide, so now spiders can fit through. I set up this thing over here to spawn some, like, passive creatures, and it kind of worked, kind of not. So we have these 3 here, that one, and that one, that are like ghost cows, like I can't even hit them. Then that one puts out fire water, I think, because it's a liquid cow, and it basically just is water but sets you on fire. So I just kind of like stuck that there, and I'm leaving that there for now. You'll notice I moved the stuff that was set up here, and I moved it away so that this would actually like do stuff better. Let me pull these down. Ooh, speaking of apples, I have 26 now, so that's a pretty decent number. This block of redstone is here right now because I was grabbing an apple, and I right clicked on it to grab it, and it placed it here like it does with blocks. And my current pickaxe is flint, it's pretty good, but its mining level is stone, and I need tin in order to harvest this. So that's what we're going to do today. Let me just finish up the tour real quick. So I have this nice wall of trees that I'm using for my wood farm. Then over here is where we started setting up the stuff. So this has come a long ways. That is not doing anything. Let me just fill that up. That's what the block of redstone was for, was so I could make another one of these item nodes to suck the stuff out of here and put it in here automatically. So I have it set up right now. So this is hammering the cobble from our new cobble generator, which is back here. This cobble generator is fueling 4 crucibles to create lava to power these 2 dynamos, which are doing pretty alright, it looks like. It looks like I need to actually upgrade this a little bit, because that's pretty much down to 0. Pretty soon here, looks like this is going to start draining too. Yeah, okay. Can I not climb up there? Oh, I can. Sick. So we have a hammer here, crushing this into gravel, which I'm sifting here for all the ore and stuff, and the diamonds especially, so I can make more of them. This is sifting the gravel into sand whenever it gets it. You saw one pop in there. And then this is crushing sand into dust, which then will eventually automatically output to here. So that's how that's looking right now. I shouldn't have jumped over there. Ouch. Dang it. Okay, so, but today we are going to do some more stuff on the Tinker's tools, which is all this stuff. Alright, so I think I have everything now to finish. Actually, I could have, yeah, I'm wrong. Okay, I don't have everything I need to finish just yet, but we are getting very close. I'm just going to make a bit more, just because of all the things I does. Anyway, let's see. We're getting really close for sure. We just need 2 more of these blocks here. I went ahead and made this already and set up most of the stuff. So what we have to do is we have to get something that's at least tin or better. So if I go ahead and look up pickaxe, we can go ahead and look through all the different heads. And I think the one that I'm going to go with is this. Just because it has a mining speed of 14, which is higher than most things, and that's good. That's just good. It has nice durability, but mostly mining speed, and then mining level is obsidian, which is pretty good. The other thing we need though is gold. We're going to need a decent amount of gold to make casts for the stuff. I believe it takes half a thing, so that should be that should be enough for 8. Because again, this is double, so this is basically 2 ingots. This is 4, so half an ingot here makes 8 of those. But it looks like we have enough stuff now, and we have our bucket. So let's go set this up. I think I'm going to only make the ones we need. So just like that. Go ahead and fill in the gaps here. So basically what this is it's a giant bowl that I'm making. That's how it is. Now that I did that, this starts doing stuff, and you can see it's working. So I can just grab a bucket out of here, go ahead and use that to fill stuff up. So now we have a working smeltery. So now the way that this works is I could just come over here to the tool builder and put all these in and make a new pickaxe if I had the right tool bench, which I do not. Or the other way is you can actually upgrade your existing thing, which is what I'm going to do to keep all the XP that I've gotten out of that. So yeah, so the next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and break this, just so we have this. The reason for that is because you can't actually work with metal tools here. What you have to do is you have to get 4 iron blocks, or I believe there's other things. Yeah, you can make out of gold or diamond or cobalt or emeralds. Basically any super valuable material you can use to make this. So I think I'm going to be using aluminum for this just so I don't use the iron. Alright, so now if we go ahead and throw in our pickaxe, we can go ahead and upgrade the pick head. But oh wait, we can't. Why is that? Because you have to actually have a fixed pickaxe in order to upgrade it. So that way, once we do this, it'll upgrade it from a repair material of flint to shiny, which is in a sense bad. It will change the durability from 75 to 525, and mining speed from 4 to 14. And also double the attack damage. Not that that really matters. If we go ahead and try to do the same thing here, this doesn't affect anything but durability, I believe. So I may actually end up not doing this, or even this one as well, because it doesn't change the mining speed. So we're going to actually probably end up melting these two back down to make a better sword or axe. I'm still debating which one I want to do. Now we can go ahead and break this. Look at that, just like that. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back. So I said I was going to work on this a bit, and I have. So I went ahead and added another one of these to get a bit more diamonds, which I kind of needed a bit. We still have this up and running. I did add this little bit. I think I may have added this in the last episode, I don't know. But that's all up and running. I have the clock up top now, so when I put stuff in, it automatically poops it out into here, and then this sucks it into the chest, and you know, I get stuff out of it. This is pretty much the same at the moment. I have this set up. I don't think this was in the last episode. I've done a lot of work since then, so I'm not sure what has been here and what hasn't. So basically this is just to make redstone. Netherrack. It's by putting redstone into a barrel of lava, and I have a stone barrel here so it won't burn up. And then I did the same thing over here kind of to make soul sand. You get mycelium around a barrel, which is right there, and then you put water in it, which I have from an aqueous accumulator. Basically it works like a bucket, so you put 2 water blocks on either side, and it basically uses that infinite water source to, you know, give you water. And then this would just suck it out, and then I had some of that stuff over here putting sand in. So sand in a barrel full of witch water, which is what happens to water when it's sitting around this stuff, and that gets you soul sand, which I think I just stuffed it over there. What else did I do? I went ahead and made a pool of this like liquefied slime, because apparently blue slimes will spawn in this. So yeah, I reloaded the game, and now all these guys aren't phantom cows anymore. That's the blue slime. That's a liquid emerald one. Then we had one that's like a witchery something. Now we have pig iron. Interesting. And we still have the fire water and this random witchery thing, which I got a bucket of, but I can't really do anything, so I just kind of like have it sitting in this barrel right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Another thing I did is I went ahead and upgraded my food situation a little. So I went ahead and made a pot from Pam's Harvest Craft, and now if I craft that with apples, I get applesauce, which gives 3 food bars and whatever, instead of 2 food bars and like a bar and a half of saturation. Now it gives like, what is that? A lot. I want to say that's 7.5, but I'm too lazy to count. But yeah, so the next thing that I'm working on here is my ME system. So I have these things set up already. Let me just kind of show what it takes to make those. Oops. Spells. So for this, it's just skystone, which is lava, plus skystone dust, which we have a ton of from the sifters over here. Then these were a bit more challenging, because this is the way you do it. You get a charged Certus quartz, nether quartz. That's what the this thing over here with all the whatchamacallit is for. With all the, yeah, that's what the soul sand was for. You sift soul sand to get nether quartz. Then redstone, and then you get that. And then this was the hard part, actually, because diamonds, there's a 1% chance of sifting them, and this decreases the chances even more, actually, because it's automated. And so I needed 1 for that. And then I have this as well, which took 2 more of those. Then iron is really easy to come by. Then again, 2 more of those, and then this, which is just the ground quartz, which is pretty easy. So that's what I have set up right now. Then I'm working on making the terminal, so you can actually like use that. Do something like that, and then we should be able to just put that on there like that. There we go. So what this is basically, it's like a super chest. So you have this, which is, it's kind of like a computer actually. So you have like your CPU thing. This is what runs the entire thing. Then you have this, which is a drive base. You put drives in that, which you have to make, and then those are the things that actually store the thing. And then you have this is just kind of like your monitor and keyboard and all that stuff. And then the reason that this one has a crafting table is because we went ahead and did that last thing. So now we need to actually make drives, otherwise we can't put things in it. Okay. So now what this does is it holds 1024 things and 63 different types. Alright, but the next thing we're going to do here is, how do I want to do this? This is actually going to be really hard. We are going to go ahead and take this out. We are going to automate this completely now and have it pump it into this. Okay, so that's actually, you saw it right there. That's why I wanted the sledgehammer, because when you're hovering on it, it shows you exactly where the affected area of this is. So this is going to kill all the mobs that are in that area. So the way that this works is you put a fan down, and it points in the direction you put it. So that's really nice. Then what you do is you put a lever somewhere nearby, and you flip it on. Then it pushes everything that's within, like, kind of a cone of it over, I don't remember how many blocks, let's see. Alright, now it's all done. Everything looks to be pretty much in order. All this red is actually really good here because that means stuff is going to... Alright, so now that that's done, you saw me build the mob farm. Some things that I do need to mention. I went ahead and blocked off those things on the inside, so there's no light getting in. Cool, free arrows. Just go ahead and throw those in there. Okay, so that's starting to fill up actually. We'll go ahead and grab these. Oops, don't want that. Grab the things that we want, and we'll move those over to the ME system here in a second. So this is working. The main reason that I built this is for the mob essence here, so that way we can make a spawner, and we'll do that later, but we're not going to get to that quite yet. But another thing I did have to do is I had to block this off so creepers couldn't see me when I came over here to get my goodies out of this chest, which, if you couldn't guess, I do quite infrequently. So we're just going to go ahead and throw some of this stuff away because there's more of that than I could ever really need. Yeah. So another thing I did is I went ahead and upgraded this. You saw me make this a little, so now it has 2 drives. So it has room for pretty much everything that I need at the moment. I need those back. Hang on. Where did those go? Okay, that's really important actually. Got the gold and the platinum. Okay. Yeah, so that's for something else. You'll notice that this is actually looking quite a lot better than it was beforehand. So I went ahead and got all this set up, and then what I did, I know this didn't get covered like at all in the video, just because I was jumping around, and I didn't want to go through the long, lengthy explanation that I had already. Basically, you still have the same things. You have this pulling everything that gets sifted, these pulling everything that gets sifted out of these here. You just saw an Enderman fall there. That's unique. And then all that goes into here. Oops. And then these each have filters in them to filter out the things that I want. These are all blocked off. Okay. And then these go to these compressors, which will automatically turn them from these into gravel once there's 4 of them. And these, it just hammers it down and just repeats that process all the way till you get the final, these things. And then this will go ahead and grind them up into the things. So this is where we get our ore doubling from. Then this will automatically cook them and put them in this chest. And then this automatically sucks everything into our ME system here. However, right now it's not connected just because our power situation isn't the greatest. And yeah, that's really the only reason. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. I also upgraded how many of these we had. That was a bit lengthy and took a while. So now I'll be able to just throw in as many of these as I want, basically, and just kind of keep pushing the line down. So yeah, another thing, I went ahead, you can actually stack those all up, look at me. I went ahead and upgraded all of these so they all have the platinum or the shiny metal heads on all of these, so the blade on this, the pick head, and then the axe head here. Everything else is still stone. I also added a moss thing to them so they automatically repair, just because I don't use them often enough that I need to have like the leadstone charging whatever on them. Then this one I have used a bit, so now I am, I'm accustomed to it, and it's gotten a few upgrades. It's gotten Bane of Arthropods and knockback on it. Then this one has gotten Reinforced 1, which just gives it a bit more durability. But other than that, I think I've shown you everything now, and I can resume episodes as they were. Another thing to note, I have gotten more cows. So I have a molten steel cow. I have just like a normal, oh no, that's a pink slime cow? It looks like a normal cow, but apparently it's another pink slime. Oh no, that's a pink slime cow. Let's see this actually. Okay, pink slime I can use for stuff. And then I got some liquid sunshine and then the liquefied emerald. That's nothing new. But okay. Well, didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, we got a yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, now we can start getting some pink slimes. These are good. This is good. This is good, guys. This is very good. So yeah, that's awesome, and that's it for now. I hope you guys all enjoyed that jalopy of mushed up episodes and editing, because I took like, what time is it right now? I took like a long time editing all that, and it still kind of sucks because I had to go through so much footage. There was like 4 hours that I went through for you guys, so you're all welcome. It may have actually been like 6 episodes actually, now that I think of it. But yeah, so we will go ahead and resume these episodes as they were before, keeping it around 20 minutes and getting as much done as we can. And yeah, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure and comment, like I said at the very beginning of the episode, what you think of my new mic. And with all that said, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.